This is your CBS 46 News Update, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good morning. I'm Karen Greer. Former Atlanta police officer Garrett Rolfe out of jail this morning. He walked out just a few short hours ago. A Fulton County judge approving a bond of $500,000, but attached a set of conditions. The former officer had a bond hearing yesterday. He'd been held in the Gwinnett County Jail on 11 charges, including felony murder for the death of Rayshard Brooks during a DUI stop June 12th. The state arguing for no bond, saying Rolfe could be a flight risk, but ultimately the defense won.
He certainly now has the means, which was not discussed in the defense presentation, because we know that he has received upwards of $250,000 in cash donations. He is a significant risk to intimidate.
This is not a case of someone who is a gangbanger who decided to go do a drive-by shooting. This is an officer who was in the performance of his duty.
The judge granting a $500,000 bond with conditions. And Rolfe must wear an ankle monitor, surrender his passport, no weapons, and he has to adhere to a 6 p.m. curfew, among a few of them. A historic moment overnight in Rockdale County, a Confederate monument that stood for more than 100 years in front of the Rockdale County Courthouse removed. Board Chairman Oz Nesbitt saying he received a good number of emails, text messages, and phone calls from black and white constituents expressing a desire to remove the monument. So the wheels were set in motion to relocate it.
Relocating this monument to the old historic cemetery that currently has Confederate graves in it right now. So there's no better place in our county to relocate this monument than that particular cemetery that has graves that date back to the 1800s.
Nesbitt says Rockdale will mark its 150-year anniversary this October, and county officials are looking to incorporate that monument in the celebration. New cases of the coronavirus still on the rise in Georgia. The state seeing nearly 1,900 new cases in just the last 24 hours. The number of new cases pretty consistent with what we've seen over the last week, each day adding at least 1,700 new cases. Compare those numbers to how many new cases Georgia reported daily a month ago, and the difference staggering. The last week of May, Georgia never saw more than 1,000 new confirmed cases in a single day. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms reissuing 3 administrative orders to help residents and businesses during this pandemic. Water companies cannot shut off water because of non-payment. City workers cannot tow or boot cars parked in restricted city-owned areas, and the city will not charge penalties for unpaid city taxes. All right, another round of storms heading our way, so let's get the latest right now on today's weather with meteorologist Fred Campagna. Fred.
Hi, Karen. Unsettled buzzword for us again today as we are looking at scattered storms developing late morning, early afternoon. They'll be hit and miss throughout the afternoon and into this evening. It won't be as hot as it has been for the last few days. We're not cracking 90 degrees today. In fact, we may not get above 85 in Atlanta. So a little on the cool side for the first day of July. A lower risk of scattered thunderstorms come Thursday afternoon. Now, a couple of the storms could contain some gusty winds on Wednesday. So keep the CBS 46 streaming app handy during the day. You can check out the pinpoint radar and also be alerted to any severe storms should they develop. The 4th of July forecast looks good, near 90 with just a 30% risk of a passing shower or storm. And if you're lighting off some fireworks on Saturday evening, the temperature will be in the upper 70s, and it's more likely than not that it will be dry Saturday evening. A 40% chance of storms on Sunday afternoon with the high temperature again near 90, unsettled again early next week.
This has been your personal news update from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.